Yeah, buddy. Old Heads, episode 179, back in the basement. I'm your co-host, Omar, a.k.a. Millie, a.k.a. that dude, a.k.a. Mr. Rello. If you know, you know. Man, we got a great show today lined up. Of course, the Chicago Bears. Man, great season, but we are not in it anymore. Crushing loss to the Rams. But, man, shout out to Jay. Hope the Rams do their thing. Probably won't. Actually, I hope they don't. But anyway, man, we're going to talk about that as well as DJ Boy is getting raked through the coals. A lot of people are saying that it was his fault for Caleb's final INT that sealed the deal on our season. And then, of course, the NBA, man, this year is going by fast already. NBA All-Star starters were already named. We're going to discuss that, if maybe there were some snubs there, maybe some guys who should have got that nod over some other guys, as well as 10 questions this week, man. We got a great one. We're going to get right back into our NBA bag, man. The 10 greatest two-way players of all time, man. I'm interested in seeing what you guys are going to say, and I'm also interested in thinking who these brothers are going to take number one, as well as myself, man. It might surprise you all. But before we get into any of that, man, we'll let these brothers introduce themselves and get right into Old Heads episode 179. Giddy.
Hey, these are shoes I was wearing when I bust my ass in your backyard. Bill's Old Head.
Early.
That's hilarious. That shit was like no, you should have seen that. A big ass mark on my I've got a bone.
It was crazy. I like
that shit actually hurt.
It's crazy. I like them fucking shoes, but I don't want to get them because I know they ain't got no grip.
Oh, wow.
I know the motherfuckers ain't got no goddamn.
Blue.
A.K.A. French Loaf, a.k.a. the man who be smoking the stuff.
Man, to be smoking that stuff, man. We got to get right into it, man. If this is, of course, y'all first time checking us out, we saw every episode with Hendo's Hot Take. Hendo, what's the hot take?
It's getting to that time of the year where players, stars of their team, coming down with some weird injuries on the basketball tip, man. All of a sudden, Giannis and them don't look like they doing so damn good. Now this nigga hurt. He got a calf strain. There's a lot of weird injuries coming up right now to let you know.
You about to get traded.
Well, I think it's a little past the trade deadline.
No, not sure.
It's getting to be there. Once we get past the All-Star point and stuff, then we're getting past it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? No trades really going past All-Star, and I can't really see Giannis getting traded.
I don't think he's getting traded this year.
No, and it's not going to happen, but he's not the only one catching.
February 5th at 3 p.m. is the trade deadline.
Jimmy Butler went down with a season injury. You know what I'm saying? Season injury. There's a lot of good players going down with some really shitty injuries, and a lot of these guys have been some of the guys in the trade room talk rumors, and that just happened to be coincidental. We're also looking at like DeMar possibly getting traded. Zach LaVine wants to get traded. There's a lot of guys right now, but a lot of guys are fighting these nagging injuries. So right now, with that being said, there's going to be a push to make some trades for some of these guys here soon. Whether we want to look at the injury or not.
Already passed. January 5th.
No, February 5th.
February.
Yeah. And Giannis has looked to be out 4 to 6 weeks.
Yep, but that's 4 to 6 weeks. So you could be practicing with another team though too. But at the same time, it's just not looking good. If the Bucks lose Giannis for about 4, I don't know if they'll have enough to sustain a winning stuff like that. So they'll be back in the bottom seed by the time Giannis gets back, and that's not looking good for right now for what it is. So right now, a lot of teams need to take some consideration on what their future is going to be, and the Bucks are being one of them. I think Golden State is being one of them. I think Sacramento is also going to be another one that's coming up there. I really think Philly's also on this list right now because they're struggling right now. I think Orlando may or may not be on this list a little bit because I think they need a little bit more talent to help out what they have there. But if they don't get it, they're going to fall down. I think Atlanta's also going to be in this trade. I don't think they're done with their trade moves, to be honest with you. So there's going to be a lot of moves, and I'm just eager to see what they are. I can see Miami making some push for a few things right now because there are a couple pieces, literally a couple pieces of being away from what they need to be a playoff team. So we'll see.
Gonna be lit.
Man, I'm trying to tell you, but we'll see.
It's a certain time of day, so it's gonna be traveling all the way up to that time. So it's gonna be lit.
It is, and that is Hendo's hot take. Right in the black fact of the week, man. Did you guys know that Chuck Cooper is generally recognized as the first black player to be traded in the NBA? After being drafted by the Boston Celtics in 1950 as one of the first African Americans to break the league's color barrier, he was traded to the Milwaukee Hawks in 1954. So, hey, Chuck Cooper, man, salute, man, the first brother ever
Yeah,
traded
Chuck.
in the NBA. And that's ironic, the Milwaukee Hawks. So, and it sounds like possibly Giannis, but who knows, man? Sound like he might get traded. So, interesting,
He's just
man.
not happy right now. You can see it on his face. The honest went over there and couldn't cheer him up. He was over there. He didn't even look his own brother in his face. He just put his hand up, shook the nigga, and just kept looking down, bro. He's distraught right now.
No, when
You
Giannis
see
got that
this.
and one a couple weeks ago,
They booed him, like
and
I
they
told
got
you.
booed,
That was
yeah.
one of my things. That's
I mean, that's you know what I mean. Come on, man. You boo Giannis. You know what I'm saying? Like he was here because it felt like home or whatever. It's for like a business right now, and he got leverage.
Yeah, that he
So-
does. That he does. Yeah, so it's gonna be interesting to have with Giannis in that Milwaukee Bucks team. Because I think, I mean, a lot of people have to understand, they say 4 to 6 weeks. That calf strain can easily turn into an Achilles.
Mm-hmm.
So if I'm them, I would either trade him now
Yep.
or shut him down for the year.
yeah.
Yep.
Because
That's exactly what happened. to
Either
Kevin
or is gonna
Durant.
piss him off. But you gotta let's get it. Giannis has provided Milwaukee with a lot of wins that they would not have acquired if it wasn't for Giannis. He has been top power forward, top MVP runners, you know what I'm saying? Stuff like that for the last 4 years,
I'm
with
trying
and
to tell
without
you.
talent around him. This
probably
guy,
talking close to 7 or 8 years. He's been a
Brought
top
them-
5 player in the league.
true,
Brought
yeah,
them
yeah.
a ring.
But it's like,
Yeah.
but it's like, what more do you want? He got you a ring. He
Mhm.
got you, contentions even when y'all didn't get the ring. But even then, he's kept you in contention. What I tell people is, you can only expect so much out of a player, a single player. Giannis is giving you throughout his career everything he's had to give you. You can only ask for a player to give you everything, like a Kobe, a Mike, anybody, or a D Wade, a Shaq. You know what I'm saying? A Gasol. He's
Yeah,
giving
he's
you
an
every
all-time great.
motherfucking thing.
Sure.
The best thing you can do is like, hey, bro, we can't provide enough talent or money or talent to make you another successful, get you another ring. So what we do, we're gonna ask you where you want to go, and we try to get the best value out there and make sure that you happy. You can
You know what I'm
always
saying?
love Milwaukee. Hell, you can retire in Milwaukee, to be honest. But right now,
About it,
you
man.
need to go somewhere. If you're serious
Bucks.
about your career, you have to go. There's
The
just
Bucks
not
gonna be
enough.
fucked up when they lose him. I'm gonna keep it real.
They may or may don't know what you're gonna get in return. If you get 2 first-round picks and a second rounder or something like that, that's a well value, especially if you get something in.
That's the best you can really be thinking, and you got to be looking at players specifically if you gonna make that.
I've seen
that
players
deal.
lesser than
Any-
him get
any
3 first
player.
rounds. for them.
Because any player that's in the league already, they ain't gonna want to stay in Milwaukee.
Yeah.
So it's just gonna be a place.
There's
where
not,
they come
but there's
from
not.
for a second.
Milwaukee right now is kind of looking like 4 years ago Pistons. There's just not enough talent right now to go. You guys don't have a young star right now to do it. You have an old star who's a veteran. He needs pieces.
Yeah,
He's not young like that.
Cade Cunningham,
Yeah.
that motherfucker.
How long-
they record?
How
Went
long?
from 17 wins to
I've
40.
been telling people, K, I watch him Oklahoma State. He's nice,
In
bro.
But how
3
long? How long
years,
was
man.
the Pistons
Yeah.
shitty before he got there and changed that
They
whole
were the worst
franchise?
team in the league. Yeah,
Thank you.
But it's not just Cade.
No, but it
they
took
got-
years of
they
being
got-
shitty for them to get them picks.
Yeah.
So now they can able to put some
Yeah.
pieces in.
Yeah.
That's all I'm
That's
saying.
not even just
If the
picks,
Bucks don't
getting the
want to
right
go,
picks.
if the Bucks don't want to go through years of being shitty, you're going to have to trade your best pick in order to get the
And this
future
would
in
have
there.
been the year to do it because this is going to be a good
That's
draft.
what I'm saying. This is
You
going to
got
be a
AJ
crazy
Capazzi,
good
you
draft.
got the gentleman out of
To be honest
Kansas.
with you, I think this year and next year drafts are going to be nice, bro. I think they're going to be fucking
if
nice.
that's the case, man, you may have to gamble on the future.
Gil's son look like he gonna
That's
be
what I'm
nice.
saying.
Kyle
Right,
Anthony
you know.
look like he
Yeah.
can be special.
Yeah,
So man, we're gonna see, man.
Fact.
Flipping the basket, flipping the
Facts.
football, man. The Bears had a crushing loss to the Rams.
Shit.
We're just gonna get right
I
into
don't
it,
know.
man. Who deserves most of the blame? Who wants to start?
I don't know. I don't remember.
Okay,
It's over.
I'm not
I
mad
mean,
at
to
you.
be honest with you,
I ain't even played with them.
this was a great game. This was a great game.
I
We
forgot
were
the
just
NFL was still going on.
we were just on the wrong side of a great game. If you
Mhm.
would have told me at the beginning of the year that the Bears would be in a postseason game against the motherfucking Rams and lost by 3 points in overtime. I'm like, man, get the fuck out of here. The Rams are a good team. This is a team who's won a Super Bowl. This motherfucker has background of winning. So us losing by 3 points in overtime, this wasn't a bad loss. We just lost. There was shittier losses by 3 points that we've taken that I've been way more disgusted about. You know what I'm saying? The motherfucking Eagles game that we lost with the double joint. I was way more disgusted with that. You know what I'm saying? Way more disgusted than losing in this. This was a great game. As far as who's to blame, I can't sit here and put a blame on it because we lost as a team. We lost on defense. We lost on offense, to be honest. Caleb could have put it in the bag and DJ Moore could have caught it, but our defense could have played a little better and got that stop and got a 3-and-out too. We lost both ways. But if we want to put a blame, the person who had the blame came out and said it. Ben Johnson. Ben Johnson said the reason of it was a miscommunication out there. Now, a lot of people want to go in on DJ Moore and say that, that he could have ran a flatter route. I don't think DJ Moore was 100%. I think the play before DJ Moore got his ass towed the fuck up, which he did. He got his ass blasted. I thought that he was taking that play off, but he was fucked. I don't think he was all the way there, and that's why he flattened it out. But unfortunately, all we have is footage. Damn. So when we look at the footage, it looks like DJ Moore didn't give 100% on the route, and Caleb was trying to get it to him. Now, whether that's a miscommunication, that's what happens, and I'll live and die with that. But the only bad thing about it is DJ Moore has always had this motherfucking trade talk about him, regardless of the amazing season that he had this year. And let's be honest, DJ Moore had his best season this year with us. His best out of all his years is with us this year. He's had as far as like production wise, as far as blocking wise, as far as running wise, like
Fields, actually, believe it or not.
Well,
that's what he had his best production year with Justin Fields. I feel like he has the most impactful year with
that. That's kind of what I mean. As far as what we were doing with him, because we made him a running back at times, we made him throw the ball at times, we made him block a lot. Efficiently, he's had his most efficient year where we seen him doing the most this year. Absolutely. Not just as like catching and touchdown. I'm talking about overall. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? We utilized him as a weapon was crazy. You know what I'm saying? But this could cost you. But it's not because of performance, it's because contract deal. We're paying you a lot of money, which we just seen, or we just hit on a few of our draft picks, and you know what I'm saying? We feel like we can do that again. Hell, we might be able to feel like, hey, we might be able to let you go and pick up a free agent. That's what I'm saying, because now we're getting to the point where they may or may not feel that Caleb can make a receiver. With all good quarterbacks, eventually there's going to be a year where they're going to take some weapons away from you, and they're going to have to see how good of a quarterback. It happened with Mahomes. It happened with Tom Brady. It happened with Drew Brees, where your weapons hurts. It happened with him, where your weapons get taken away or little minimized, and they have to see what you can do now with it. And eventually that will be coming soon. You know what I'm saying? So I think, in the totality, we lost as a team, man. It was a great game. We just on the lost side, man. It was really a good game.
How you feel, Bill?
I said the same thing the second game was over, man. It was a really good game. I share the same sentiment because nobody thought we was going to be in this situation. So to be there, you know what I'm saying, and to lose like a real football team. We didn't get there and not show up. We didn't get there and get blown out. You know what I'm saying? It all looked positive as far as going forward next year. It's all a good sign. If you fuck with the Bears, just even more reason to fuck with them after seeing this season and that loss. So, you know what I'm saying? And then, like I say, like fam said, I ain't really blaming nobody, man. As a team, we play this game, you know what I'm saying? One mistake here or there, you know what I'm saying, can win or lose you the game. But in a moment like this, I'm not even willing to place blame on nobody. We lost as a team.
I like that. Excuse me. DJ Moore is actually getting raked through the coals. Hendo, I know you expounded on it a little bit for his effort on Caleb final INT. Do you guys, just to put a nail in the coffin, was that his fault, or do you think he was injured? Think it was more Caleb? As I said, that was his third INT. When you look at that game, we won the possession war 39 minutes to 32 minutes. Total yards, we won that 417 to 340. Passing yards, 257 to 229. rushing yards, 160 to 111. We had more first downs, 23 to 22. The only thing that we beat ourselves, we had 3 penalties compared to that 1, which is 3 turnovers compared to that 0. And our offensive line had a phenomenal year, did not allow a sack in that playoff game. So I don't know. Take that, guys, for as you want, man.
That's all good. For real.
So hey, it is what it is, man.
That's a huge improvement from coming from winning 4 games.
You know what I'm saying? And looking up mess.
That's all I can say.
So
looking up mess.
What do you say? So that's as far as DJ go, you think it's fair or not fair?
Especially not fair. Hearing how this motherfucker was probably hurt like a motherfucker from the play before. Yeah, it's like giving a running back the ball twice, man. If you just got crunched up, it's like if you got 2 good backs, you know what I'm saying? Get that other one in here. I'm a firm believer in not like overdoing what, and I understand receivers like him stay on the field, but then maybe get that route to somebody else.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Is that possible? Is there any way to, you know what I mean? I don't know, because you gotta be watching that shit too. When a motherfucker come to the, you know what I mean, come to the huddle, if this motherfucker look like he really is concussed, but he's still out here with us, I'm not sure if I should throw him the ball.
If you watch that play, he got creased over there. And you heard that motherfucker. He got creased.
Yeah, it's like, bro, I'm not throwing
that nigga back in there, nigga here. Well,
man, I'm sorry. I threw the ball just playing around with my homeboys. I threw a football thousands of times. And one thing I wouldn't do was give motherfuckers in harm's way.
Well,
motherfuckers running like this, I ain't throwing you the ball.
When
straight up.
There's miscommunications all across the floor. We just let one sell. And this goes back on kind of what Caleb has done, you know, kind of struggled a little bit with the accuracy. If you get that motherfucker in or you make a better read, we might be having a different conversation. So, you know, but I'm a firm believer is you ride with the QB's decision. You know, he tried to come out there, he tried to make a play, which he's been known to doing. And the Rams weren't going for it. These are somebody who are they're more of a veteran defense. They kind of seen some things before, and they just didn't bite on it. And the dude came over the top and made a great play.
And that's another reason why I actually couldn't really be mad at that loss. I picked the Rams to go to the Super Bowl this year before the damn, you know what I mean, before the season started.
Right.
So I mean, not to be like, oh, I was right. I didn't want to be right about that game, but at the same point in time, it's like it's what I expected though.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So with the season being over, what would you grade this year?
This got to be an A-, overachieved A-, because at the beginning of the year, I probably would have told you, not looking at the roster, we'd probably have a B- and B+, and this was an overachieved A-. We came through this year and we showed some tenacity and we showed character. This is something we haven't showed as a Chicago Bear unit in a very long time. It's like character. You know, we can win some games, but we know what we're doing. And the fact that we have I would consider a clutch gene with Caleb, knowing that we could be down 10 with 2 minutes left and still have a fighting chance.
And coach too, because he'd draw it up in those moments.
And Coach Ben, and not only that, but having faith in the defense too. Because there was times this year where the defense came through and had some blocked field goals or a late interception or punching at that ball or with the bend but not break, only allowing 3 points here and there.
Yeah, I thought we did all right
with key pieces down, because we were rotating into our secondary and our linebacker core throughout kind of a little bit all season. You know what I'm saying? So it was great to be able to see us work with all our pieces, not just the starters. So letting us know that everybody is buying into what Dennis Allen, Ben Johnson's putting down. There's one thing that you just can't replace once you get it, and it's hope. When you start getting people hope, that's the scariest talent that you can have, because now everybody believes something can be done. Low key, that was like Aaron Rodgers' big thing. That was Tom Brady's big thing. That was Brett Favre's, because at any given time you had hope, because you know the motherfuckers could do what they got to do to get the job done. Same thing with Joe Montana. Same thing with Dan Marie. You know, at this point, I can dig us out the mud and get us where we need to be. Patty Mahomes, great example.
Right.
So when we know you got that, that's a crazy weapon. When we I would say expound on that, that's what's going to make us a dangerous team next year. I think we're going to be up there. I think there's going to be some dangerous looking.
And Caleb got this coach quick, early in his career.
And they started clicking on some things where they had
when I think of other quarterbacks, you know what I mean, it took a while for them to get the right coach, and they started clicking and they started winning games. Then they win the Super Bowl. When you think of Pat Mahomes, you think of Caleb Williams, I feel like they got lucky as a bitch. But I'll take that luck. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes it's better to be lucky than good.
Well, it's nobody knew the tenacity that Ben Johnson was going to bring to that level. We know of what Ben Johnson.
We didn't
has
know he
brought,
was
but
finna
we
be
didn't know
shirt
he was
off,
gonna,
yelling.
Right, we didn't know he was going to be
I
this
want to
high
beat
level.
the Packers and fuck them guys and
Right.
What would you rate the season?
A-2. And my reason would be for A- is because I couldn't. A is too much. Because it's like saying you're happy with something. It's like perfect.
Right.
You know what I mean? And A+ is like, A+ is Super Bowl.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I give it an A-, man, because it's definitely more than a B+. Man, we overachieved. This is our mountaintop. First of all, we didn't just kick the Packers' ass twice real quick. You know what I'm saying?
We
that
beat
was
them at the highest level.
You know what I'm saying? On the real,
we beat them at the highest level.
Most. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, real good for us, man. Pats on the back for everybody.
Shit. Well, I think that's what they said. They said the staple of if the Bears will have a good season if they can beat the Packers twice. And we split the season, which was crazy, but then we got down, we hit them in there.
When it really mattered.
So that's a twice sum. So that's how we've had an improved season. And
I'm gonna love saying that for a long time too. Okay. When it matters most. They gotta beat us in the playoffs.
So you said B, both of y'all said B- or said B?
A-.
A-. Okay.
I thought you was joking.
No, I guess I would give B-. I would say a B-.
Hard critics. It's a tough crowd.
Not at all. So much meat left on the bone. That's why actually I wanted to read off some of those numbers with that Rams game. I think we were absolutely a better team on that field. I think I like the direction we're going. Like I said,
they're 18. So we got to be a little less.
Experience has to count for something. That's why Tom Brady was better than Peyton Manning. I hate to say that.
I won't have a problem with that.
With Stafford and McVay.
When you get the right coach, the right QB, man.
We know.
I just feel like I feel like Caleb right now is in the same what Josh Allen was. I would say his second year. Where Josh Allen had accuracy issues, but he had at those times where you can just see where he just wanted what. I'm just gonna put the cape on. I'm just gonna go and win the game for us. Caleb, in my opinion, to me. I was looking at that John Elway documentary. He looks a lot like John Elway. Like it's crazy. The escapability,
and to be able to throw a dart.
Yeah, and to be able to throw a dart. And a lot of people forget John Elway was not incredibly accurate.
Well,
not early. Not early. Not early. He got worked on that, but that's what I'm saying. He got better as things went along. As his
fast. I'm gonna tell you a lot of good QBs that I felt like suffered with accuracy. Cam Newton suffered with accuracy. Yeah. To me, you know what I'm saying?
He definitely suffered.
You know what I'm saying? But he went to a Super Bowl. He got better and went to a Super Bowl.
When they started playing the style, it was more conducive.
For him.
Yeah, a little bit better weapons too.
What would you say is our biggest need going into the offseason?
Pass rush. Yeah, man, we can fuck the people up on third down.
Pass rush.
That'll be fire. Pass
rush, Endo?
I would say pass rush and D-line. I feel like stopping that middle run was as much as I do like Billings, I feel like sometimes we can get some guys in there that at least cram that middle up a little bit better. That's all. Make it easier on linebacker. But pass rusher off.
I agree. I say pass rush and corner. We need another corner. Jalen Johnson, we don't know if he's ever going to get back to that Pro Bowl level. I think it was kind of hard to judge him.
He came back in and had a good game.
Yeah, a good game.
I thought for somebody who didn't play all year.
Yeah, but he wasn't that Pro Bowl dude that we saw.
No, it was his first two fucking games. The highest level.
No.
I get what you're saying.
I totally get that, but we don't know if he's going to reach that. You know what I'm saying? So you can never have too many good corners at Seattle. So I feel like Nashawn Wright came along. Hopefully we re-sign him. Losing Al Harris, I feel like the two guys I didn't want us to lose on coaching staff, Eric Bieniemy and Eric Harris. Both of those guys, Al Harris, are both gone. But I still have enough trust in Ben Johnson. He can bring in some guys to replace those guys.
He's pretty good at organizing a pretty decent staff.
So yeah,
I thought I'm not gonna lie to you. I thought we really caught both of those guys for a fucking steal. You know what I'm saying? Because both of those guys have coordinator qualities, especially Eric Bieniemy. Or how you say the name. He has
Bieniemy.
Yeah. So for us to have them as like a DB or a cornerback or a running back fucking coach was fucking amazing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But what's the good news is with him getting picked up, we also get them compensation picks now.
Oh,
so
that's
when,
good.
when your coach gets picked up by another team and stuff like that, and they go over there because we've allowed it, you know what I'm saying, the interviews and stuff, we get the compensation picks. So this works
What
out.
I think is this.
Compensations are usually like third rounders and shit like that. They come in, but they usually are based off like how good the team does. So if that team does good, the compensation pick does a little bit better. But if that team doesn't, or vice versa, I forget how exactly it works to the team.
Right.
But,
Gotcha.
you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
no, I
They
get it.
fluctuate a little bit.
Take whatever pick they give us.
Flipping
shit,
it up,
you know what
man.
we do with the third.
You know what I'm saying?
They go.
Speaking about a little bit of, we got to flip it up, man. Let's talk about some basketball, man. With the Bears being out of it now, Bulls still doing what they do. The NBA All-Star starters were named. Are there any issues with the starters who are starting? Now, I got the starters right now for the East. It'll be Jalen Brunson, Giannis Antetokounmpo, who probably won't with his injury.
Yeah.
Tyrese Maxey, Cade Cunningham, and Jaylen Brown. Starters for the West: Luka Doncic, Shea, Stephen Curry, Nikola Jokic, Victor Wembanyama. Any issues with that star lineup, East or West?
Niggas, has Joker even played? Ain't he still hurt?
I'm not sure.
I ain't seen Joker in a long ass time. I'm trying to figure out how the fuck he even allowed.
I'm not gonna
He's
lie.
not gonna play this.
I think as much as I like Jaylen Brown, I think he should have been replaced with Donovan Mitchell this year. That's just an honest
Is Donovan
opinion.
Mitchell having that type of year this year?
Yeah, Donovan Mitchell's always having some of them type of
30,
years.
12, and 11 on 60% shooting is what Joker's averaging this year.
Right. But how many games did he play?
32.
Okay.
But yeah,
More than I
I
thought
think
so.
that's my only thing. I think Jaylen Brown's having a typical Jaylen Brown year, but I think Donovan Mitchell kind of gets looked over a lot. He's been having very, very good years. Plus, I think their record's better.
I like Donovan Mitchell. I would just have to compare the numbers. You know what I'm saying? Like straight up.
It would be a number punch, but I think we got to look. He be having them games still, man.
Over Jalen?
As far as the scoring,
First of all, both of them should be on the team. So we talking about
29, 4.8, 5.7 for Donovan Mitchell this year. He's played 42 games.
29, bro. So almost 30.
42 times.
You
That's
damn
what he
near
averaged, so 42
averaging 30
times.
almost roughly.
Yeah.
And I think Brown's like averaging like 25 or 26 right now.
Yeah,
but
I
he
don't know.
plays a little bit more defense. I think he has a couple more like steals. and shit
Right,
like
man.
Ugh. Jaylen Brown, 29.7, 6.7
Yeah.
rebounds, 4.9 assists. So he actually got better numbers.
Yeah, just a little bit.
And he played D.
Yeah, that's what it be. It'd be the
On
defense.
the real.
I just had an argument for Donovan because I feel like Donovan. I feel like he is.
I like
gonna get
Donovan
snubbed.
Mitchell too, though.
But he's averaging
I respect it.
he's averaging 10 more points this year than his career. He only averaged 19.7 for his career.
Who?
Jaylen Brown.
That's because
That makes sense.
Tatum's
Sharing
gone.
Yeah,
because Tatum's gone,
So you
yeah.
have to step up this year.
Yeah.
That's what I thought I heard.
But Donovan pretty much
works.
works with this team a little bit. You know what I'm saying? He's not the only star on that team to me. You know what I'm saying? They work with Garland and everybody else and shit. And the big
Garland
man
ain't even there no more
Well,
though.
not Garland. I mean, my bad. The big
They
man.
got Alonzo over there not doing shit.
They traded Garland?
Is he? I thought he was
No.
He's still there?
Yeah.
He been hurt or something?
I thought he was hurt.
He probably been hurt,
I
but
thought he
yeah,
was on
Garland's
our
hurt.
rotation.
Yeah, that nigga stay hurt too. That nigga seemed like he
But
traded.
Ball wasn't doing much when I
Yourself.
seen him over there. He wasn't doing shit, standing around looking goofy.
Yeah, Alonzo only doing nothing over there. He don't fit with that team. He need to be with a young running guy. If he was with that Charlotte team,
Coming off the
them niggas
bench,
would be
he
a show.
does. Though coming off the bench, he does
Yeah.
because he's a solid piece coming
Yeah.
for them. That's what
if
somebody.
he come off the bench for his little brother,
You funny as fuck, dog.
You stupid.
Dang,
I'm dead ass serious though,
You stupid
man.
as hell.
Put your ego aside, man. Think of the team. That team is running all game long. Who
They is.
gonna stay with these niggas to the fourth quarter the way they running like this?
Did you have any issue, Hendo, with the starters?
No, I just said
Just,
Donovan Mitchell, and
Just,
then, I think that's about it. I don't think Embiid done enough this year. To be honest with you,
he
been
balling
killing
now. He been
well
killing
now,
lately.
but it's a little
killing
late
now.
to
Like
get
the
to
last
that.
10
It's
games,
hard,
he
it's
been
kind of hard to
killing.
get to that All-Star vote when you just now start vote. That's all I'm saying. I mean, I don't make all the votes, niggas, and you nothing to pick. they make these votes.
It's a lot of names that's not on the list. You know, you got your Ant-Mans and shit, your Sengoons. But
who does he replace?
That's what I'm
That's
saying.
the
So
vibe.
that's why I gotta respect this as is.
I can't put him over
because I
Luka.
don't know everybody's stats, first of all. Second of all, from what I have been watching, you know what I'm saying? I respect the names out of there. You know what I mean?
I
Like,
don't know
it's
if
hard to say somebody don't deserve their
But
spot.
3 of these niggas I don't even know gonna play. The Victor might not play in this motherfucker. He might be hurt too.
Right. And Giannis and
then Giannis is hurt. So all this list is gonna change.
Yeah, it's gonna change.
You know what I'm saying?
Who replaces Giannis then?
That's a
Giannis?
good question. That's what I was
Shit, it would have to be Embiid now. It ain't gotta be the next best nigga. I don't know. You gotta get a big in
It
there.
is the next best nigga.
You gotta put Embiid. They have no big man otherwise. There's no big.
If it ain't Donovan,
You can't have Joker down there and not have no big shit. Giannis is gonna guard Joker. That's about even. All right, you at least put Embiid. At least they can go shot for shot. Shit.
Okay. Embiid, you say?
They got to. There's no other big.
Yeah.
And they got Victor. It's Victor and Joker.
Yeah. You need Embiid. Yeah.
Listen, nigga.
Did you make an argument for Jalen Johnson?
No. He's too low.
No.
I thought about
it. Power forward. He's like 6'8", 6'9". He averaging almost a triple-double.
Yeah,
listen.
Atlanta.
I get that. But we talking about Joker and Victor. When you talking about these, he is too little. We need somebody out there with some height, goddammit. I'm trying to tell you, somebody who can shoot the three and do some shit, nigga. We need Embiid out here, man. This is the first time I'm gonna call for this nigga. We need Embiid and Towns. We need the 2 big goofiest niggas out here that can shoot the most.
Scotty Barnes, Jalen Johnson, Donovan Mitchell, Karl Anthony Towns, Jalen Duren.
Yeah, okay.
Michael Porter Jr., Josh Giddey having a great year.
Man, listen.
Norman Powell,
I'm gonna keep saying
Pascal.
I ain't seen John play basketball a long ass time.
He
was on
you listen to a bunch of small forwards and power forwards and shit, man. These niggas got the 2 tallest niggas ever over here. They got Joker, 15-year MVP runner, and they got the tallest nigga in the NBA ever. That's 7'400".
So who would you replace him with?
Embiid.
Embiid.
You got these big ass niggas over here. These niggas gonna be bullying the fuck out of little ass team, man. Come on, man. We gotta get him and Towns.
Life, you need Embiid.
We need, and the first time you ever say we need
killing lately, bro. You know what I'm saying? It ain't like we throwing it in on some luxury pick. No, nigga. We need him to be there.
We need him. We need him.
If not in, I would say sure. If not Embiid, I would actually get that spot to Jalen Duren. With the way that Piston team is playing,
he's 6'10", isn't he?
They're like he might be down at 7 feet. Okay, yeah, he's a freak.
Yeah, he's strong though. He can jump.
I just forget it.
Yeah, baby Dwight.
Yeah, that's actually.
I just feel like I just feel like they're gonna throw him on the bench. I feel like he's gonna be a reserve.
Shit,
they haven't released the reserve.
They need to start playing real basketball out there. Because this guys like that is going to help you win this game. Play some fucking defense out here.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. Guys, I mean, Jokic is not. He's kind of a non-factor when you talk about an All-Star game.
Yeah.
I mean,
but
if you put somebody on him little as hell, he's gonna be a fan.
Not if he only taking 2 shots and playing 3 minutes.
So all I'm saying is normally when Joker plays,
he literally got picked.
He has the center on him, right? Right? Normally when Joker plays, he probably has the center on him.
Like
okay. So who the fuck is gonna guard Victor then if the center's on him?
Giannis.
No, there's an instant mismatch, is what I'm saying. If you create an instant mismatch, then there's gonna be points and given who's guarding this dude.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying. Yeah. So you got to put some height out there so it's not an instant mismatch.
Yeah, we'll see, man. It's gonna be interesting, especially with all them injuries.
Yeah,
it is going to be interesting.
Yeah.
But All-Star Weekend, man, Zach LaVine brought up an interesting conversation, being a 10-year anniversary of him and Aaron Gordon, arguably the greatest dunk contest of all time. With a rematch, how do y'all think that's a good idea? Not a good idea? Both of those guys, I think, still definitely got springs in their legs. Aaron Gordon for sure. Zach LaVine, I don't think he shows it off as much anymore. We don't get to see it as much with him being in Sacramento, but I'm pretty sure if he wants to, he can turn it on. Good idea, not a good idea. Also, you out there, man, hit that like, subscribe button, man. Don't be dusty, man. Let us know how y'all feel about that, too. Zach LaVine, Aaron Gordon. Should they have a rematch?
Absolutely. Why not?
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? They ain't even got to be the only motherfuckers. It could be a regular competition. They just be two and they just sign up, and if they happen to meet each other in the finals of the shit, then oh well.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? But it was one of the best contests ever. The shit is suspect now, the contest. So like, why not? It's something that we're actually motherfuckers gonna tune in to see that.
Right.
It happened 2 times before. The shit was like memorable. Every dunk, all of this shit. These were, as far as contests, this was the best contest ever to me. When them two motherfuckers matched up. It was close with Mike and Dominique. Them dunks old now. I'm talking about, you know what I'm saying? A contest with two motherfuckers too. So you can throw out the Vince Carter shit because don't nobody remember what's the name? Was a little kid named Stevie Franchise. Niggas don't remember him. All they remember is Vince and that shit. Who else? Because a lot of these contests, it's not a
Steve Franchise has some good
contest.
dunks.
Yeah, bro.
These contests, dog, like those were like competitive. You didn't know who the fuck was about to win, and then they dropped in 50s.
That one with Larry
dunk was
Johnson
like-
was nice too. I thought he should have won.
I kind of did too.
We'll get some Cedric Sabalos
Mm.
in Orlando.
Yeah, that was trash. Says about the
Funny
shit was
as
trash.
Enough
You put the
said.
blindfold on and shit. Make it your ass.
They just did a regular 2-head dunk.
You can see through that shit.
Yeah, he admitted he could see through it.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he admitted he could see through it. But yeah, I thought LJ got robbed. But anyway, Hendo, how you feel about that, man? Zach LaVine, Aaron Gordon, good idea, bad idea?
They should definitely run a different format with like two from the past, them two old ass niggas. They should put the white dude McCluggin or whatever his name is, and probably have some 2 young cats that want to come do it, man. Actually, what's crazy is they used to take pride in doing this dunk contest because there wasn't much to do. Come out here and be creative.
Everybody.
But we just
Drexler,
lost some
Pippen.
creativity to it, and then we forced it so many years after that with weak ass competitions and shit that was just not the same. We should have just waited, just held it off, and like there wasn't no competitors this year, and kept it pure. But we didn't. But the only time we can do this is by having some shit, because I like I said, I want a split. I want have NBA, have what I call like outside NBA. And this could be motherfuckers from the big 3. It could be motherfuckers from street ball or whatever it is. But there's some niggas out on the court that can really fucking dunk. And let's start giving some of these NBA motherfuckers a challenge and keep this competitive. Because a person who's coming off the street who ain't never did this before and this is their highest stage, they're gonna take this shit more serious than a guy over here making
that's why I
80
said it
million
never happened. Because NBA players not gonna allow that.
No, not because it's gonna be the
It's
NBA.
gonna be an ego thing.
It's gonna be an ego thing,
Mm-hmm.
but
Yeah.
it would be
I can see
taken.
that
It would
being a
be
problem.
taken more
Mhm.
serious. It would be taken more serious.
Absolutely would.
So
Absolutely would. My whole thing is if you're gonna, like you said, if you're gonna keep having a mediocre like this, move the fuck out the way and let us see the real. Like instead of being an NBA dunk contest, it could be the best dunk in the world.
Yeah,
and and have us some real motherfuckers gonna come with some real creativity and do some real dunks instead of this generic. I don't really want to be here type shit.
and make it a money thing. Whoever wins 10 grand.
But you got real put Buzelis in a dunk contest, man. Like you got real dudes who can really fly.
Put LeBron in the goddamn dunk contest. LeBron.
I would love to see Zion in a dunk contest. Ja in a dunk contest. Like actually, low key, Zion been having a good year, man.
Man, that dude.
I'd love to see a few niggas.
Yeah, oh my God, Sharp.
Man, that
oh my God,
with
problem.
Trailblazers, that motherfucker.
Problem, bro. Problem. I have not seen Scoot Henderson in years.
Shit, I'll take Russell Westbrook. Hold on, man. Anybody,
man.
Just anybody, man.
But the thing about it is, Russ gonna take that shit serious though.
Hell yeah, he gonna take it serious. Russ gonna get attacked in a dunk contest.
He said he gonna get attacked.
Who does that?
Oh, my mama.
Who does that?
Find the ref and kick him.
Who does that?
The ref
I think he was on the weed.
The ref was in regular clothes. The ref was in regular plain clothes.
I think he was on the weed.
No, what the fuck?
Speaking of All-Star Weekend, man, name 3 events to replace the dunk contest. A lot of people think has gotten stale. I'll kick it off. For me, I thought one idea would be have NFL and other stars participate in the dunk contest, like how they used to do back in
Yeah,
the
that
day.
was cool.
When you would have
Yeah.
Ken, I remember you had Ken Griffey Jr. dunk, and then
Yeah.
Michael Irvin and Chris Carter. Michael
Terrell
Conley
Owens.
Jr. Actually, his dad, I watched him win a dunk contest. He was an Olympic triple jumper, and he actually dunked from the free throw line. You have to check it out on YouTube. He dunked the left hand. His celebration is the corniest shit in the world, but a phenomenal dude. Shout out to Michael Conley, man, and his pops, man. So, but yeah, that's one thing I think to replace it. I think that'd be pretty dope, man, to see other athletes. I mean, because you got some. How dope would it be to see a Miles Garrett, some guy that big? You know what I'm saying?
He can dunk like a motherfucker.
Yeah, he can dunk like a motherfucker.
Funny ass.
Motherfucking Crosby can too from the Raiders.
Yeah. Oh, he a dog.
Yeah.
Like he a dog. Yeah. Like he can hoop.
Yeah.
Bill, what you got? One idea.
Shit, I got was. You know what I'm saying? Run the was, man. Run the fade.
Okay.
Step up, man. Get the fuck up out of here. Like, I want to see KD be old as a bitch and still be killing niggas, dog.
I like that.
I'm real.
Hendo.
Fuck it.
Same thing you were saying, except for variations. You remember like MTV when they used to do it with everything and
Rockin' Job.
They used to have the hoop that was up higher, 50 points. Little shit like that, have the higher up hoop, and they have little spots on the court worth 20, 30, and 50 points were all over the court wherever it is.
Yeah.
Like more ones by like half court, whatever, be worth 50 and shit. One step in.
Type of games are a good idea.
But it gives you crazy
I used to
scores in the
love
game.
Rockin'
People
Job.
love outrageous ass scores.
Shit.
You can fuck around, make them 8 points, 10 points, whatever, but people love it because now you can come back and hit 2 10-pointers and be up a dub.
Mm-hmm.
It gives crazy value to a
that
game
shit,
and stuff. Motherfuckers gonna be shooting wild shots. It's what you want to see because it's not your regular basketball. It's something
That's
different.
the guy you want, Trae Young in.
At
At number 2 for me, I actually said the same thing. Make it a little bit longer. Do a one-on-one tournament, King of the Hill.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I think that would be dope with NBA players.
Yeah. Yes,
And
sir.
you could, like I say, you could even have it. You could even have it where it's split screen or something like that, and you have it some type of way. I'm pretty sure they could figure it out. But I think that would be dope, man.
Yeah. My next one, I got 3 versus 3. Because half court too.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
How you run it? Yeah, man.
That'll be hard.
Yeah. Depending on the threes, man. Y'all can pick your own team. I think that'll make it even more fire.
That would be dope. Have an East and West, and then eventually the East versus West top 3 in the East and top 3 in the. That'll be dope.
Yeah.
That would be dope. Hendo.
3 dribble, 1-on-1.
3 dribble, 1-on-1.
Yep. We're not gonna do all the 3 dribbles. 3 dribbles.
Yeah.
Quick games, up to 12. You get right to your spot and do what it is. You can either go straight to the hole or you can go find your spot. 3 dribbles.
Yeah. I like 2 dribbles.
3 dribble gives a little bit more pressure because sometimes you gotta get to your second move to get the motherfucker off. So
they NBA players though. They know how to do.
Hey, that's why I say 3 dribble. 3 dribble. Kyrie might need an extra one to get you.
Yeah, it might be cold too. Might drop the ball extra.
Yeah, type shit. That's what I'm saying. That look, but 3 dribble makes the game quicker. So when you're not doing all timers and whatever, we want to get right to it.
I like that.
I like the 2-3 dribble guy.
And number 3 for me, I went with we could do actually a co-ed game where you would get 3 WNBA stars on each team.
Okay.
I think that would be dope. So you could really actually see, like they always talk this. I think that would be dope. How dope would it be to have Asia Wilson and Bam Adebayo? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? In an all-star game. And it's also a good way to promote the WNBA.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And it's an all-star game. I don't think anybody gonna be going too hard. And I think that'd be a good chance, I think, like I said, to promote the WNBA and as well as what, you know what I'm saying, for some sisters to actually show their skills. I'm not saying that a WNBA player could probably beat the average NBA player at all, but I think some of those sisters could. But I do think some of those sisters could actually get in there and definitely make some noise, man. Even a Brittany Griner, man. I think Brittany Griner get in the All-Star game and get a dunk on a fast break or something. So I think that'll be dope. Hendo, final, something to replace the WNBA All-Star Weekend contest.
I'm after you, man. Go
Top 5 from the East, top 5 from the West. Game of Lightning, 10-person game of Lightning.
What is that?
You don't know a game of Lightning?
Nah.
If I go first, we shoot from the 3-point line. I'll shoot. If I miss, if you make it behind me, I'm out.
Okay.
Okay. So basically, I can't miss.
Mm-hmm.
So if I shoot and I miss, and you make the person behind you makes it, you're out. But if they make it, you just gotta make it before they do, and then get the ball. Now, if you make it and they're struggling, you pass it to the next person. If they make it, they out.
That would be dope. It'll probably be a bunch of guards, but that would.
No. You can run it with some. You can run it with the guys like Giddy, Buzelis. You can run it with Segunda. You can run it with Luka. That's why I say take the top 5. You can run it with a guy LeBron. It's just you make your shot, you miss, you gotta make it before the person behind you make it type shit. Otherwise,
and be a fuck around and win. Bills.
Oh shit. Making the motherfucking 3-point shootout longer and adding the women, like you said, from the WNBA. Because all they do is shoot, man. You know what I'm saying? I know that line a little bit closer, but what if you even let the men shoot from the same line that's closer?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? To make it like fair or whatever. Yeah, something
like that'll be dope, man. Caitlin Clark don't give a fuck.
I'm trying to tell you.
She don't give a fuck.
I want to see her or girl from New York Liberty.
When Juju get in the league,
okay.
Juju would drop. I feel like Ju would drop a motherfucker. Ju really be tapping motherfuckers. Juju nice, bro.
Oh yeah.
Juju is nice, bro. She cold, bro.
Yeah.
She cold.
Yeah.
Shit. Yeah, that's my girl. Fuck with Juju Watkins, man. Salute. I don't think she actually gonna play this year, but which sucks. Yeah, they say she probably not gonna play, but yeah, she gonna be nice, man. Paige, oh my God, bro. Paige, oh my God, bro. Motherfuckers talking about Caitlin Clark, bro.
I'm trying to tell them
bro.
We had a question on the show. We was talking about which one you take. I'm like the bucket, the machine,
bro.
Kevin Durant of WNBA.
Bro,
but it's like sometimes it's like asking, what would you rather take, Curry or Durant? Sometimes. Because a motherfucker can shoot your motherfucking lights out from a distance where it's unguardable and shit. It makes a whole fucking difference. And you know what I'm saying? Don't forget what her ability is. She can shoot from an unreasonable distance. That's what makes her a deadly threat. Paige doesn't know how to get a fucking bucket.
Yeah.
Some niggas is walking buckets.
And they right to it. They right to work.
There's nothing right where I need to go. Right here, other hand.
Indecisiveness.
Nah.
It's very direct.
Bucket.
And they move.
Y'all need a bucket,
They
give me
know
the ball.
exactly where they going.
I feel like Paige has less flaws in her game.
But to say flaws and know when a person is like shooting the best from the threes,
I would say
weaknesses.
As a
I can't really say that. I think Caitlin's biggest flaw to her game is that she ain't got enough weight to her. She just lighting your ass, really. And I think motherfuckers try to bully her a lot, and push her down. That's what I think. I think just Paige is a more important.
Naturally.
I think Paige.
That's not the.
No, I just think Paige is just a more physical player. Like she, you know what I'm saying? She might look more, but she gets right to you than to her. Where Caitlin's more of a passive player. You know what I'm saying? Running off screens, and they just be pushing the shit out.
That
catch her running screens, just pushing shit out.
I don't even think it's not even necessarily from a physical.
Hey, but like I said though, when I watched the game, I've seen Caitlin get pushed to the ground. Yeah. I've never seen Paige I've seen her get pushed, but never to the ground. I've seen them push Caitlin to the floor and she pick herself back up. But you know, like how they used to do Curry. They used to bully Curry the same way, push him to the ground. So you get a little bit more muscle, you learn, get a little bit more physical, and then you compete with that. And I just think Paige is there right now physically with that competition. You know what I'm saying? But she's physical with her buckets. Yeah. She backing somebody down is different than just
see Caitlin back on the floor again. We gonna start reading.
Right, that's what I'm saying. We take it because we don't see her. You know what I'm saying? Kind of how motherfuckers used to talk about Grant Hill. Like, oh, Grant Hill he can't come back and do this, and then he came back and did this. He's like, oh, I see why y'all talk about him being good. Like, yeah, this is what the nigga was doing before he got injured. What you mean? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like this. That's all. You know, and I just think that's what's gonna be with Caitlin and shit. Because I think she's going to come back a lot better than we've seen her.
We'll see, man. Her shot selection needs a lot of improvement.
But you can work on that.
And then
That's all
also,
things
She's the same thing about stuff to
she's a turnover machine.
Now, but I think you can work on that.
That's her biggest weakness.
Because she be getting
bullied.
That was Steph's weakness too.
She turns the ball over like crazy, bro.
Too much mustard on the hot dog.
Yeah, way too much mustard on the hot dog. Writing the 10 questions this week, man. Keeping it with the NBA. I was just gonna be interested, man. The 10 greatest two-way players of all time in the NBA. Now, if you guys don't know, I said we old heads. I'm an 80s baby. For me, it's even weird that they consider players as two-way because I just thought that's how we was raised.
I was almost offended by the question.
Yeah, because
I know we speaking to other people.
Exactly, we speaking to other people. Like you want the
because we had never sit out and be like a two-way player.
Exactly, like you had to play both sides. You know what I'm saying? The specialist
if you didn't play defense, you didn't get a chance.
You didn't get a chance to play. Yes, ask Don Chaney. Like we from the Midwest, like this Big Ten. Like you're not finna go to Purdue and not play defense. You know, it's not gonna happen. So either way, man, two-way players are basically guys who are able to be dominant on the defensive end as well on the offensive end. Now you have a lot of guys who are looked at as specialists or great scorers. One example, no disrespect to this gentleman, he's having, my opinion, his best year so far, Michael Porter Jr. He's looked at as a phenomenal offensive player, but not necessarily on the defensive end. Carmelo Anthony is another guy who's kind of ushered into that phenomenal offensive player, not necessarily great defensive player. You can even look at it, Trae Young, phenomenal, passing the ball, scoring the ball, does lack. A lot of it, I don't even think it was effort with Trae. A lot of it, I think it's simply do with size, lacks on the defensive end. But like I say, two-way players are guys who were dominant on the offensive and defensive end at the same time. If you never played basketball, you understand how much energy it is to exert on the offensive end, man. I mean, still on the defensive end, and then to turn around and score 20 on the offensive end, it takes a special individual. So I got a feeling we're going to see a lot of Hall of Famers on everybody's list. But at number 10, who wants to start?
Shit, I'll start, man. I'm going to go with the guy who just getting started, so his career is ahead of him.
Wow.
But we can project this already.
Wow.
He got to be Wemby.
Wow, okay.
Yeah, it got to be Wemby. His career ain't played out yet, but we know.
Shaolin Monk. Okay.
It's gonna be that.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Hendo, who you got number 10?
Number 10. I want to hurry and just get this out the way, man. Jason Tatum. I think right now, no. But like I said, this is something we haven't seen play out because of his whole career. And he's coming back. And I think when he comes back, I think this is why I'm putting him in here. Yeah. I think defensively, he might have to focus on a little bit better things than the shot. His shot might not be everything he get to right now, and I think he's going to come back. Defensively, he's a hype monster at his position right now. He plays really good fucking defense. And by when I say this, what I mean is him being put on stars other than what's on his team, guarding them and holding them under shot percentages and to the shot selection that's not comfortable for them. And I've seen him do that. He's not giving up a bucket. He gets blocks. You can't drive by this guy. He's not a liability. And he can score a bucket. Just because he shoots a lot, don't forget how good he is on defense. I think we've also seen like Jaylen Brown and when they had Drew Holiday
to Jaylen Brown over him on his own team.
I could see that because he did have some good blocks last year.
Jaylen Brown is very aggressive on defense.
But so sometimes it's Tatum to me because he has to guard the better shooters to me sometimes.
Yeah. I mean, they trade responsibility.
They do. Yeah. But I think it's fair to see that. I understand that because Tatum has been hurt. We do see a little bit more of Jaylen Brown. That's why I would put up there. But I put Tatum up there. I put him up there because when his career is said and done, I think he's going to be up there.
Okay.
But I do respect Brown because he's tenacious on defense. I do feel you on that.
And number 10, actually, I went with Kevin Garnett.
Yeah.
I want to talk about offensive defense. I got KG at number 10. Bill, so you got number 9.
Number 9, man, I got Giannis, man. Just because his career ain't over yet. So the people who ain't, this is my last player that's still playing. Everybody else retired already. We already know what Giannis is, so
okay.
For me.
I'm not mad at that. Hendo, you got number 9.
Number 9, I had KG. Can't nobody cover the both back floor like that at that height. Not like that.
He's a prototype of
if I'm going to give Tatum the same thing, KG is 3 inches taller than that motherfucker doing the same shit, if not more.
Yeah, that's a fact.
So he's a prototype of the modern NBA power forward.
He really is.
Excuse me. At number 9, Timmy, man.
Yeah,
Timmy. We're
like
talking about offense and defense. I like Timmy at number 9.
Okay. My number 8 is KG.
Okay.
I don't like the way this is going.
Okay.
It seems like you're a step ahead of me on these.
No, not at all. Like not at all. You'll be surprised. Hendo, who you got number 8?
You always on something.
No, I'm not. I promise I'm not. Who you got number 8?
At number 8, I gotta hurry up and get him on this list, man. D-Wade.
Okay.
Wow. Okay.
Yep.
Wow. I like that.
He sure did.
He was my honorable mention.
He played defense.
At number 8.
On the real.
Oh, I love.
No, I'm trying to say, like, he played defense.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. Number 8. I got LeBron James. I got LeBron. Number 8.
I gotta ask a question, man.
Mm-hmm.
Here we go.
Is it because of lockdown or is it because of the chase down blocks? Like, do you really feel on a one-on-one defensive coverage, LeBron James is going to lock up your best player at any given time?
I think LeBron picks and chooses, and I look at the best years of LeBron was probably when he was in
Miami.
Is in Miami. That was definitely his
best.
Best.
Chase down blocks.
He was locking motherfuckers down.
He got a lot of chase down blocks.
That's his signature.
Where he lets you blow by him. That's chase down.
Right. That's what he's known for. But if you look at those Miami,
Wade was holding it down on it. He was getting the steals.
LeBron finished second in the deep
There was
way.
a monster in the passing lanes.
Yeah,
it was.
Yeah,
D-Wade was locking them up early, so
hectic.
it made it easy to
That
pick
shit was like Michael Jordan, Scottie Pippen.
Yeah,
I get it. I was asked, man. That's the only.
That's
why it's hard for me to put LeBron on.
But that's why I have him at 8 and not necessarily 2 or 3 because he didn't do it for as long as other players who I have on the list. But when he did do it, he was absolutely elite. In a lockdown, he would lock you down at 6'9", that athletic, that fast. Yeah, he a problem. Who you got number 7?
Yeah, he was a problem. Did not make my list though. I may have to just start switching some people off now because I want my list to be different.
Funny as fuck, dog.
I'm gonna say Ron Artest, man.
Yo,
because I feel like ain't nobody gonna say Ron.
No, not at all. Ron ain't gonna say Ron for this.
Hey man,
Ron would have put him on this list.
Know that, but Ron is giving you.
Bro, we're talking, but he's not gonna give you a bucket though. He not a walk bucket though.
Yeah, he was a bucket.
No, the fuck he wasn't.
Yeah.
No, the fuck he wasn't, dog. He was a stand and shoot a shot ass.
That's with the Lakers. That's with the Lakers. He could always get some buckets, some tough ones.
No, he'll get a.
I didn't like the way it looked. But
nigga, no, he was the worst, nigga.
I'm gonna go around like that. You looking it up now, huh?
Bro, my mama, you gotta look it up. This nigga didn't average more than 20 points a year.
13.2, 4.5, 2.7 for his career.
God damn it, I tried. You off the list.
No, dog. This nigga didn't score nothing. He was a great defender, but this nigga didn't put up a single bucket, nigga.
Sidney Moncrief.
Wow.
I can respect that.
24.6 was his highest. And that was his last,
Houston?
Second to last year
LA.
in Indiana.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. They used
I'm trying to tell you. This
not really. He only played 7 games.
Listen.
No, this nigga.
He only played 7 games that year.
Oh, that's what I'm saying, bro. It was a reason to that. He wasn't like a scorer because he struggled scoring. That's all.
My point of picking Ron Artest is like how you pick Jason Tatum. His defense was a stretch. You know he can score, but defensively that was a stretch. To me, he definitely knows a defender, but motherfuckers underrate his scoring ability. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I put him on the list.
He was never consistent at anything. He could get some dunks off, but he wasn't a good shooter. He had a terrible mid.
He became a very good shooter.
Bro, he was a terrible shooter. He had a nice little field goal percentage because he could finish in the middle.
Spot up.
Because he never really shot the 3 that much. Now, you know why pass it, they see that nigga and look him off.
Indiana started doing it. They was doing it.
Because everybody else was a better option and they had to leave him open. They was tripping.
He was never going to be the main guy scoring on your team.
No, he wasn't the second neither. He was like the 4th, 5th.
Third, 4th, something like that. Depending on the night. God damn it. That nigga was a bear job. That motherfucker's head was crazy because it didn't look conventional.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But he was getting buckets, man.
Who you got number 7, Hendo?
Man, Gary Payton, dog. Gary Payton could give you a bucket and was arguably a all 7-time defender.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
Nigga name is the glove. You really can't debate
but
that.
It's the fact that he could give you a bucket on the other side, too. And he was consistent for a bucket.
He
You know what I'm saying?
Honorable mention.
He hit mid-range.
I can't say honorable mention.
Floaters.
No, I was saying for me, I'll put him on.
Like I said, I couldn't do that because of his defensive prowess. He was one at the times where I remember motherfucker who was actually playing great defense. He was the pinnacle of a defensive point guard. The pinnacle. I don't know a person that height really playing that good of D at that time. Was on niggas bumpers that consistently. We can name some names, but not that consistent.
He was okay playing. They were like, nigga,
that nigga was the glove.
He was alright. Overrated.
Maurice Cheeks was motherfucking playing.
Cheeks was nice too.
Overrated.
Cheeks was nice.
Yeah.
John Stockton was still nice at that time. I ain't gonna take him off.
I hate even saying this nigga's name. John Stockton. Niggas think I'm dick right.
Overrated.
But he got the most steals.
Nigga, that's what I'm saying.
Overrated.
This nigga has to be on the top point guard list.
Nigga, he's a menace.
Overrated.
On the real, you know what I'm saying?
Overrated.
It's a clip of motherfucking John Stockton stepping on the defender's foot.
You know
he
what
had
we should
the
do?
ball, and the ref told him. He said when they were sitting there talking, he said, "Man, you gotta stop doing that shit." He said, "Okay," went right back out there and did that.
We should make an all NBA white guy team. The all
easy
NBA.
John Stockton is easy on this.
Just all of them. Just the all from the 1 to the 5 for every position. One all down. The all white guy team. The best white guy all-star team.
To play a game today, not like just
put it in right now. Lineup. Just the lineup. What your lineup would be.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah, that'd be fire.
It would be.
Because I think that'd be underrated, man. We don't think of the top white dudes sometimes.
It's not many.
That's what I'm saying. That's why it's like
It actually
It actually is. It's actually a bunch. Like,
if you want to start getting technical.
All right, but we're not going to get technical.
Buzella's in the lineup. I don't even know what the fuck he is. That's
motherfucker. Coolsey, Bird, McHale, Rick Spence, Detlef Schrempf. Motherfucker, you talking about? Well, I guess those are Europeans.
Sabonis.
I feel like the Europeans count.
Yeah.
I feel like they count any white guys.
How do I still remember Don McClain when we come back to Player of the Year?
Come on, chill out, man. We ain't trying to go that far.
Tim Legler was a great shooter. Mark Price.
Mark Price.
Mark Price.
Marshallonis.
Dan Marley said if you really want to get to it, too. Dan Marley was a fire.
I don't know, man.
Brad Miller.
10 was so dope. I don't know what.
He had me with Detlef Schrempf, though. Stoyak? No, not Stoyak.
Yeah,
not Stoyak.
Stojakovic.
I'd say Lottie.
Devo Lottie got more body.
Got more than she got body.
I got it. Number 7. Come on, man. Shaquille O'Neal.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, give me Shaq, man. You talk about defense, offense, dominant. Yeah, give me Shaquille O'Neal.
He was for a second.
Number 6.
For a second.
6 for me. Shit, I got Tim Duncan, man.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Of course. Got 5 rings on somebody's watch. Never mind.
Just like Steph Curry got just as many rings LeBron on his watch.
I don't got LeBron number 1.
I ain't got Kobe number 1.
I wasn't even talking about Kobe. His dogs holler.
Implications are crazy, dog. You see, you just didn't imply something, but back and just talking about you. Did you see that?
No, who you got?
Kawhi Leonard, man.
Yes,
number
sir.
6?
Yeah. Because at the end of the day, at the end of the day, man, you know, I can't really put his last 3 years into what my category of what I'm discussing, but when I seen prime early Kawhi, he's probably one of the best two-way people I've seen in a very long time.
I like that. I like that. He was close to being on my list. I had to go with somebody who I felt was a little bit better. David Robinson, number 6. You talk about offense and defense.
Yeah.
Problem.
Mr. Robinson's neighborhood.
Yeah.
That was a whole problem.
Yeah, that's a whole problem. We Bills, who you got number 5?
Y'all niggas are stepping ahead of me. I hate both of you all. Kawhi Leonard.
Okay, Claw. The Claw.
Claw nigga. I seen that nigga play recently. They still got a couple steals.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, he a problem,
That's a
bro.
lockdown defender.
Yeah,
When a
dog.
motherfucker get in front of you and you gotta watch how you dribble,
Yeah.
nigga, you know a lockdown defender when motherfuckers get the ball and they see who in front of them and they pass that bitch.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Like when they pick their dribble up
Yep.
and they look in the pass, you know who the fuck is in front of them.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? And he make motherfuckers do that shit when he's still old. So
I like that. Hendo, who you got? Number 6. Excuse me, number 5.
Number 5, Admiral, man. Admiral. As far as somebody who could probably David Robinson.
all right, you know,
Admiral. That's how they used to say his name, the little country ass nigga, man.
Avery Johnson.
Avery Jones, Admiral.
Mm-hmm.
But as far as like a physical specimen pause of a guy who can just play offense and stuff, he knew how to get to his spot. He knew how to get to where he was going. Defensively, he can get over dominate you. This man was a specimen coming from Navy, man.
Dog.
I've never known another player like this to ever come from Navy. I don't know why Navy, Army, Marines ain't pumping more niggas out like David Robinson's and shit. I'm kind of disturbed, nigga. What is y'all got going? Is you holding these niggas and shipping them somewhere else? Because this nigga was a specimen. Let this nigga come back.
Them niggas up, man.
You found this nigga on the homicide ship. Give us free.
Yeah, he's still in great shape, which is crazy. At number 5, actually, I want Kareem.
Ooh, shit.
You talk about somebody that did it for a long time.
I forgot all about the captain.
Of course you did.
God damn it.
Yeah, I got Kareem in number 5.
I blame the new school. That's who I blame. They made me only go back to my era, man.
Oh, yeah, I had to.
Shit.
Bill, so you got number 4.
Weak as hell, dog.
You funny as fuck, dude.
Nigga, I got motherfucking Mr. Robinson's Neighborhood, nigga.
Okay.
Yeah, that's how y'all was 2 more steps ahead of it, nigga.
Yeah.
I don't appreciate that in these next 2 weeks, y'all.
Hey.
Y'all gotta make them whole count.
I got you. Hendo, who you got number 4?
I don't have to look on his face. This ain't about to work out good.
Not at all.
Chill. Number 4, man. Shit. I had to get him out the way, man. Kobe.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah, I like that.
What was that 9-time?
I'm glad
first team all
9-time first team. Tied with Michael Jordan.
Is it tied?
Yeah, tied with Michael Jordan.
I thought
yeah, tied. Yeah, he got 9 of them. Bane's a problem, bro.
Yeah, guaranteed.
Bane's a problem. I'm happy. I'm happy he's top 4 in something.
Because when he get down in front of you like this, you want to pass the ball.
You do.
Yeah.
I mean,
you do.
Yeah.
The thing about
like LeBron James,
but you don't have to do that when he has the ball because it's more like he's going to miss a shot.
The thing about it though is we all talk about
was he like top 4?
We talk about IQ. There's levels to the IQ. When a guy can break down and dissect your game because he's watched so much film on your game, that's an ability, and that's what it is. A lot of the guys that we are mentioning, or probably are going to mention, are physical specimens of guys who are literally more athletic, a little taller, a little bit stronger. Yeah. This nigga really had a breakdown of your game. He knew you like to go right, you dribble that's this way, and would beat you to your spot, and knew that you like to bring the ball up this way and have a hand right here. Studying somebody's game should be an accurate of how we go about that.
It's so
LeBron,
his basketball.
LeBron's
his that's why
offensive
IQ get this much.
But his offensive IQ,
in my mind,
Kobe's defensive IQ was just crazy. Yeah. It was all around IQ with Kobe.
IQ is so much of the game that people ain't noticing. You know what I'm saying? You see they get the ability to jump and run.
That's why Draymond been in the league so long.
But a lot of it ain't just instinct. Honestly. It's like the knowing. And when you watching that tape and shit like that, man, it's just crazy. But that's why LeBron James actually get that respect from you too, though.
Yeah.
He knows what these guys are calling. He knows this game.
Yeah, you know he know it like the back of his head.
You know what I mean? On the real. And you should just get used to playing a different way. When the ball flow around a little bit more.
You got better players?
At number 4, actually, I got Hakeem Olajuwon at number 4. You talk about elite on both ends. The greatest footwork I feel all time, and the all-time leading shot blocker, over 3,000 blocks at 6'10".
Yeah,
people talk about he's 7 foot. Everyone knows Hakeem was 6'10". That's for his timing is second to none. I would say the second greatest timing as far as shot blocking, in my opinion, I've seen, believe it or not, is Greg Oden. I would never seen Greg Oden jump and not block a shot.
Damn.
Like real talk.
Yeah, he's not going to spend that time.
His timing, I've never, at my line, I've never seen him jump and not block a shot. Like his timing was crazy, bro. But I got Hakeem at number 4. Bills, who you got number 3?
Motherfucking Hakeem, man. Goddamn.
Yeah.
Y'all killing me.
Hakeem.
Go through the whole spiel again.
Hakeem, man.
The Dre.
Top 5 all time.
I mean,
Kobe at 6. Bill. Hendo, who you got number 3?
It's constant.
Number 3?
jazz,
Yeah, number 3.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh shit, Elijah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Hakeem could beat you to your shot, get you to your spot, and then you really couldn't stop him with his footwork. Probably some of the best footwork ever known to the game of basketball ever.
He
his
has to be on the list. He was the MVP and he was Defensive Player of the Year in the same year.
Yeah, that's tough.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Not too many people can pull that off.
So
Not
yeah,
too
he
many.
got average enough points to be MVP. And he definitely one of the best two-way players yet, like ever.
Yeah. T-Moon Mike never did that. Number 3.
This nigga's
I was talking about Harold Miner. Dang,
It's
y'all.
horrible, bro.
Hit dogs holler. At number 3, Wilt Chamberlain.
Wilt Chamberlain.
You talk about doing on both ends of the floor.
Mm-hmm.
Give me Wilt, man. Number 3 all time.
Okay.
Offense and defense.
Did you just skip this nigga's number 3?
No, that was his number 3.
Who's
Yeah, that was
number
my 3.
Who?
Elijah one.
Oh, yeah,
Elijah,
that's right. That's
yeah.
right. Yeah.
Bill, so you got number 2.
Times in a row. Kobe.
Wow.
You get down like this, you might want to pass the fucking ball.
Yeah.
He gonna know exactly what players coming. He gonna know your tendencies as far as what you like to do.
Mm-hmm.
Get rid of this bitch because he could probably play with some suckers anyway that can't guard you. You got Sasha and them over there.
Wow.
Sasha and them.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? That's who he getting rings with Joey Farmar and shit.
The machine.
Man, come on, man.
The
You gotta be
machine.
kidding me.
The
You gotta be kidding
machine.
me. Trevor Reese ain't won no ring nowhere else. He been that nigga played for 27 teams.
Kyrie ain't won another one either. He a
Never
Hall of Fame.
won nowhere else. Yeah, good player.
That's a
Good player. He never won shit else nowhere else. Nigga.
So you got Bean at 2?
This nigga won a ring with Lamar Odom actively doing crack cocaine.
It made him a
Listen
better
here,
player.
nigga, you tell me what modern day player is winning a ring with a nigga, you keep a nigga like this under wraps, under control. Come on, man. Come on, bro.
Mike did
Kobe,
with
nigga.
Robin.
Tim Duncan wasn't doing all of that shit. That was Coach Pop.
You say Tim Duncan what?
Tim Duncan wasn't doing all that.
No.
Hakeem wasn't doing. Hakeem was smacking niggas. I ain't gonna.
Yeah. And Duncan was just winning.
He caught Vernon like that, didn't
Duncan was just winning. Tony Parker and Manu Ginobili and Wacko Jacko was doing a lot of that motherfucking winning. I know that shit.
I don't think any of them was better than Shaq.
But what do I know? I know Wacko Jacko, they wouldn't have won without that motherfucker that year. I know they wouldn't have won without Manu 1 year. And I know they wouldn't have won without Manu, Tony Parker when he led the league in field goal percentage because this nigga kept running to the motherfucking lane shooting floaters all day long.
he? He knew how to get to that little spot.
He did.
He knew how to get to the spots. He was the best point. He was arguably the best point guard in the league for like 3 years.
Arguably.
Tony
He
Yeah,
arguably was.
Nash.
Arguably was.
So Tim Duncan was alone for the ride, especially in the last couple of years. This
Yeah.
nigga was averaging motherfucking 14 and 10.
But
and
he was
shit.
consistent.
He was
He was
consistent.
consistent though.
He was good. He was.
He was.
He
was.
was like a high 70
He
field
just
goal
wasn't
percentage
Kobe.
and shit like that.
He
But
wasn't
no, he
extravagant.
but he was
He
getting to the
wasn't-
free throw line. He had like his
Kobe was
highest,
extravagant.
he had his
Shooting under
highest free throw
40%.
percentage that year. His rebounds went up. He had a great motherfucking year. He did his big man.
He
shit.
knew how to
He
take
was
the
close
back
to points,
seat.
man. That shit
That's what I'm saying.
He
Sometimes
knew-
you gotta know how to just take the ride though.
He knew how to take the back seat. Kobe didn't know how to do that.
That shit
Kobe,
ain't provocative as well.
Kobe,
You don't get the people going.
Kobe did that. You really gets the people going.
nigga. Provocative.
Ball so hard.
You know what I'm saying? Balls hard in the tank, man. Shit.
With
Oh,
that
man,
being
fuck that
said,
Kobe,
Hendo, who you got at number 2?
Kobe.
Mike, MJ.
Wow.
Okay.
Wow.
Yep, MJ. Number 2, man.
This better be interesting, nigga.
Scott?
Yeah.
Okay. Wow. Okay.
We gonna have to see about that.
You had Jordan at 2?
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to hurry up and get to my point.
Wow.
Here's number 1 now.
At number 2 for me, I went with
Interesting, nigga.
Michael Jeffrey Jordan. I got Michael Jeffrey Jordan at
It'll be
number
real
2.
interesting.
This old nigga
Oh,
did the
son.
same shit, huh? Let me go ahead and keep it real for the folks at home now. We supposed to be from Chicago.
Who you got number one? Greatest two-way player of all time.
The greatest two-way player of all time is motherfucking Michael fucking Jeffrey Jordan.
Okay.
The first nigga to get 200 motherfucking steals and 100 blocks in the same season. The first nigga to do that. The first nigga to be defensive player of the year. Was it before I came? Defensive player of the year and MVP in the same motherfucking
And I
year.
think got All-Star Game MVP too.
Oh man, hold on.
And dunk contest champ.
I don't even want to run.
He was running up that year.
That was an 87 year.
Got the clutch award.
Michael Jeffrey Jordan, man.
Michael Jordan?
Hell yeah, man. Get the fuck out the way, man. Straight up.
I ain't mad at that. Hendo, who you got? Greatest two-way player of all time.
Gotta be Scotty. Scotty is got to be bullshit. Nah, Scotty. Scotty before anybody thought of Jordan ever being a two-way.
I didn't see that.
Scotty, no. Scotty was one of the best defenders for a lot of years. Scotty,
what years were those to tell me how many points he averaged? Because that nigga was averaging 15 points a game.
Hold on, because he was able to take that back row seat. When Mike left, because Ron Artest didn't score like Scotty scored.
Oh,
he didn't. No, the fuck he didn't. No, the fuck he didn't. Look at the year when Mike left. Look at the year when Mike left and Pitt took the niggas to the playoffs.
Hey, check it out.
I'm checking. I'm pretty much already know.
Scotty took the Bulls to the playoffs.
15 points.
Scotty took the niggas to the playoffs.
That same
team. Are we ready?
Regarding the best players.
It was the exact same players.
Are we ready?
Trade yourself.
Are we ready?
Yes,
Scottie Pippen, he finished third in MVP that year. I remember.
Averaging how many points?
He finished fourth in DPOY.
Okay.
22 points a game.
22 points a game. This was the most average in the season.
0 point.
Michael Jordan had to leave for this.
0.8 blocks. So block a game. 3 steals.
Nice. 22 points a game.
6 assists.
When he was winning, then he was averaging 15, 14.
6 assists and 9 rebounds. That's what he was averaging.
Go look up
Scotty
year.
Scotty
51% from
all
the
I'm
field.
saying is
look up any year that
before we said anything about real defensive players,
average.
Scotty was a defensive
7.9, 14.4, 16.5, 17.8, 21, 18.6, 22, 21.4, 19.4, 20.2, 19.1, 14.5, 12.5, 11.3, 10.6,
and was still making defensive.
You know who's better than
5.9.
Jason Tatum, nigga.
Nah.
Jason Tatum. I think you said play defense too. Better than this nigga.
Not Scotty. Not Scotty.
Averaging him 20-point games.
The reason I say this though,
22.
No, but hear me.
Because they wouldn't even like 23 every year. Say he averaged 20 to 22 every year, which he didn't. It was fucking.
That was 1 year.
That's next to the leading scorer. That's every year though. This is next to the leading scorer, and you're still putting up average.
Jason Tatum is next to Jaylen Brown.
He's not the leading scorer every year though.
He fuck around and could be.
He's not though. He's not though. Is what I'm saying.
And the reason why
was the leading scorer. It was literally on the list. When you look at top scores for that year, look at top scores.
Jason Tatum for his career, 23.6, 7.3 rebounds, 3.8 assists. That's for his career.
But go ahead and do what Scotty's, you know what I'm saying, for his career is.
No.
When I look,
Scotty best season only averaged 22.
Yeah,
right.
Jason Tatum for his career averaging 23.
What I'm saying about Scotty though,
if you go through Jason Tatum's career,
13.9, 15.7, 23.4, 26.4, 26.9, 30.1, 26.9, 26.8, and he's also giving you 1.1.
But hear me out. It is fucking close because we're talking about a nigga where game shoots nothing but the threes. If Scotty wanted to shoot nothing but fucking threes, he could have had this. But this is the best two-way. This puts defense up there. So if we want to talk all offense, that's good. But we talking about the 80s, the 90s, and early 2000s where defense fucking matters. And this nigga was locking up motherfuckers like Mornings and KGs and niggas that were taller and a little bit more hot than him and was locking up the one through that. And that's what I'm saying. So when we talking about points, that's cool. But we talk about two ways. Scotty was the first two-way player I could ever think of beyond Mike because to me, in my mind, Mike was a scorer. I didn't put him on a defensive list. He had defensive seasons, yes, but Scotty always had defensive seasons. Him scoring wasn't. We didn't rely on Scotty scoring. If he could score, that was dope. But Scotty was a pivotal nigga who could score when needed and could hit the three, could get the dunk.
I ain't gonna lie, you're actually right, because Scotty offensively is better than motherfucker Ron Artest.
Offensively,
but like same point in time, it's like, you know, I had to bring up the comparison because if you want to, you know, again, you know what I'm saying,
he scored more than Draymond. He scored better than Draymond. All the niggas that you would think of
his defense. So it's like it's comparable as far as what you choose on the list. But you ain't wrong for saying Scotty though.
I say that on the defensive end, he was the first two-way I ever thought of. You know what I'm saying? Before I thought of like a Paul George or a Kawhi Leonard, he was the first complete two-way. When they said they split down a two-way person, the first nigga that came out of my mind, Scottie Pippen. He could do it on both ends.
But that's really Mike on the same team.
It is, but the reason I put Mike behind that is sometimes Mike had to defer to Pippen's defense and be like, yo, Pip, go pick that up. And we seen that in pivotal playoff moments. And this is the most arguable thing about Mike sometimes.
It's all about
but it's a team strategy. Right. That's a team strategy.
It's all about matchups and moments, though. Because the same thing they'll ask Scotty to do, Mike could do it too.
True.
But if they want to shift that focus to Scotty and start giving him that light. You know what I'm saying? Not to say, oh, that's why you got him, but no, that's why they always talk about it afterwards. And they wanted Scotty to get paid, man. He just fucked that shit up.
No, that's all that shit. But I said, as far as the first two-way I ever thought of ever in my life, it was Scotty. The first ultimate all-around two-way person
who's supposed to be that guy, man.
Was Scotty.
He fucked up his pockets, though.
Hey, that's on him, man. A lot of niggas do dumb contracts.
It fucked up everything.
A lot of niggas do dumb contracts. That's if you let a motherfucker get you, they gonna get you.
Yeah.
You learned that from early.
They actually shouldn't even offer him that. That was so big.
Nah, they should have offered him. You shouldn't have took it, motherfucker. Yeah,
on the real.
I could offer you a turd in my fucking hands. You go to your hand. Nah.
They should have definitely said, no, don't do this. Wait for a minute or something.
Nigga, Mike told him that everybody.
Yeah. I forgot.
Gave you advice.
Yeah. Somebody.
That happens. Number one for me, I got Kobe Bryant, greatest two-way player of all time. And the only reason why I gave to Kobe over Mike is, for one, Kobe did it longer. They both have 9. They both have 9 first team all defensive. Kobe had 12 overall. He has 3 second team. So therefore, I had to give it to Bean over Mike as far as being the greatest two-way player of all time. Kobe played 20 years. Mike played 15, and Kobe was still, I would say, later in his career, I would say he was slightly a better defender than Mike. But it was close. It was apples and oranges. But I had to give it to Kobe. Scottie Pippen, I wanted to put him on my list, but he was honorable mention. I don't think he was a better, I wouldn't say defender, but I think when you look at offensively, I think every player I picked was better offensively than him. But
I mean, like I said,
I didn't. I picked a player that was less gifted offensively than Scotty and Ron Artest, but I feel like it's all on how you judge it. You know what I'm saying? Because two-way player. Can you make shot? If you give Ron Artest the ball in the post, he can get a bucket.
A lot of people forget Ron Artest helped Kobe win a lot. Not to win a lot, but Ron Artest had a big bucket for Kobe to win that championship.
You know what I mean? And that's what he could do, is spot up from 3 also. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Kobe was robbing again.
He was a couple, like at least a 2, you know what I'm saying, level score. You know what I'm saying? I'm not sure about off the dribble, pulling up jump shot between the legs.
I just feel Scotty had a more consistent midi. He could pull up the 3, but he wasn't asked to score.
I remember when that nigga was broke as a bitch.
Yeah. He had some broke games, but a lot of niggas had some broke games. I mean, Kobe had some broke fucking. Kobe had a broke season.
I'm talking about when he was young too, though.
His last 2 seasons, actually.
Yeah.
Kobe,
when we talk about defense, the one thing he didn't give up was no defense. Shit,
I'm tripping.
He could get a bucket. He could get a bucket, bro.
Yeah,
they both improved. Him and Horace Grant jump shots both improved greatly.
That did.
Him and Horace Grant jump shots.
Yeah, because Horace shit used to be ugly as fuck, boy. He got that shit down in the season.
That shit down. Horace Grant was knocking that baseline.
So we was like, oh shit, he got that now.
Yep. He got that in his arsenal.
Because when you know where your shot at, you know what I'm saying, you're gonna be practicing that shit all during the off season when y'all lost the big game and shit.
That's when you get better. That's in the off season.
On the real,
because now good niggas coaching
you used to seeing how the team that beat you. If you play Detroit Pistons 3 times and lose to them every year, you seeing exactly how they playing.
Yep.
You know exactly how we play. You know what your shot is You practicing that even in the all season.
Yep.
You coming back with the same fucking guys. This ain't trade yourself yet. You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
like you coming back with the same motherfuckers and y'all all mad.
Facts.
And now you more ready. You know what I mean?
And
And you
that's,
unified like a motherfucker
and
because of this bullshit.
That's where you
Like
get
that's where that real grit
that's where
came
that
from.
3P come
And that
from.
old ball. Man, who was I watching the other day, man? These motherfuckers was that last night, Detroit Pistons, Houston Rockets. Man, it feel like some 90s basketball, bro. I ain't even gonna lie. These niggas was out there playing nigga like it was.
Thompson
I
twins,
loved it, bro. Yeah, the twins out there, you know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? But niggas was getting, man, it was just physical play the whole time.
Cade's so nice.
They got
though,
into
too,
it
though.
a few
Yeah,
times.
Cade's so nice.
Yeah, on the
It's hard to
real.
stop him.
KD dropped another 30 ball. You know what
You
I'm
can't
saying?
stop him
It was a
neither.
good ass game.
Mhm.
Can't even remember who won. I think it was Houston. This shit was crazy.
Houston
Good
was
ass
good.
game. Yeah, it was Houston.
Bill, please tell us what time it is.
Trade yourself, man.
Trade yourself, man. That's how we in every episode, man. We try to keep it with sports figures like Brett Favre, the welfare queen. It's basically a nice way of telling somebody to, you know what I'm saying, get out my goddamn face. It's 2026. We ain't cussing nobody out no more. It could be your kid, your wife, your husband, your brother, your sister. They working your damn nerves. Look at them. They're in the face. You, sir, ma'am, you need to trade your goddamn self. So, Bills, who need to trade themselves this week?
I'm wicked. That should stay wicked. Every time it feels worse and shit. Yeah, I had enough, man. Bronny shouldn't even be in the league, man.
Wow!
I'll be happy motherfuckers getting their money and shit. Then I love seeing legacy shit. You know what I mean? Like Brian and Bronny coming out on the floor. Before it even happened, all I was thinking was King Griffey and King Griffey Jr. doing that baseball. So I just wanted to see it. You know, the hype wore off a little bit. And it's like, you know, this kid averaged 4 points at USC, man. And he had a heart issue. You know what I'm saying? That somehow this nigga get drafted. And it's like, for what, man? We don't even be seeing this nigga. Man, what? This is weird.
This is weird.
This is major weird, bro. And I'm waiting to see little No Chill Gill and Lil Mello in the league, man. And them niggas, they got some
1.5, 0.4 rebounds, 1.7 assists, 32.5 assists. 32.5 from the field goal percentage.
I thought they was about to say in 32 minutes.
No.
Shit, I don't know. Hey, look, man, it ain't looking good, man. Like, you know what I'm saying?
He's played 24 games this year. He's averaging 6.9 minutes, 1.5 points. He's shooting 32% from the field, 33% from 3-point.
All right, man, catch off the back. You know why I'm saying this shit? I seen Villanueva when he played UConn.
Charlie V.
Oh my
because
God,
he had to chill too. He had to chill too. That's why I came to chill shit.
Chill.
Is this the Wiz?
Yeah, it's the Wiz.
Hell yeah.
The black one.
Right, it's the Wiz.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Not
we
the
know what
Wizard
that
of
means.
Oz.
Chill out, man.
But I was like, come on. Nah, but yeah, man, dog, Villanueva was talking about the shit, man. And he had to calm himself down too because he was like, dog, like, nah, bro.
Okay.
He a UConn dude. Like, man, you gotta be a baller coming through UConn. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
They only was, you know what I mean, grabbing ballers, bro. And that nigga went to the league, man. Villanueva played a little bit.
I was surprised he was a McDonald's All-American, too.
Yeah, man, McDonald's All-American, man. Villanueva could play a little bit. He know about.
Oh, no, I was talking about Bronny.
You said what? McDonald's All-American. Oh, that gotta be off name alone. That's why motherfucking Mellow Son wasn't one. See, this is weird shit. And I forgot the story behind that. But yeah,
he was a McDonald's All-American.
He definitely should have been in that shit. Shit's weird.
All right. Hendo, who need to trade themselves?
Political, and that's the proof.
It's got to be the Lions, man. The Lions front office, man. I think they kind of misplayed a gift put in their hands. Dan Campbell had pulled in my man from the Dolphins and shit, and Mike McDaniels, and he pulled him in for an offensive coordinator. And this is what Dan Campbell wanted. This is him. This is the guy who would change this around. And the Lions pretty much said, no, we don't like him.
Oh.
They were like, we don't like him. The interview didn't go well with them. They didn't like him. Dan was like, I still want him. They were like, nah, it doesn't feel good. And they passed on him. And I think this is a perfect example of what the Lions do the worst is when you have a guy who's telling you this is the guy who can make a change similar to the guy we just lost. This is what you want to listen. Yeah. Now you're selling for Ben Johnson's old roommate that came from the Cardinals and shit and was like an offensive coordinator over there, and they were losing. So why would the fuck would you want? I know the Dolphins didn't have the best record, but I don't think that was because so much of Mike McDaniel. I think it's because of injuries, the lack of product, the lack of your quarterback.
Came from the Titans.
Well, I'm just saying that
this was terrible.
The fact that
but he tried to draw it up.
Right. The fact that your quarterback gets 12 concussions a year and shit like this has a big thing. The fact that your main
Steelers
best
just named Mike McCarthy as a head coach.
Yeah, I can see that. The fact that your best receiver, fucks his leg up, pulls the ACL, shit like this. Like, I think as an offensive coordinator, he would be your best pick compared to a guy with a losing record as an offensive coordinator who's kind of unknown right now. This guy kind of knows what he needs to do coming from a failed head coach position. So you might want to put him in that off. This is where they fumbled to me. You're taking an unknown. This guy it looks like you're going to be looking for another offensive coordinator possibly in the next 2 years when you could have had somebody who was looking for a head coach position, and you could have got him for a gimme. This is why I said this is dumb. Even if the shit didn't work out, okay, say you pull Mike McDaniels over there and it doesn't work out, you will let him go to another team for a compensation pick. Now you have a pick for something that somebody wants, compared to somebody who don't know. This nigga might get fired. You're not gonna get shit for this motherfucker. You want to play your cards a little bit better. I think this was a fumble by the Lions. This is what I'm talking about when I say they fumbled the bag on certain things. They should have bagged this and made this it's looking better because people on the Vikings team like Flores, they still might end up finding a head coaching position somewhere or something like that. And if that leaves, and that's
Ryan Poles saying all that, hearing all that, what you're saying. I hope Ryan Poles and motherfucking Ben Johnson get together when they come to figure out who's gonna run this defense.
Dennis Allen.
Dennis
Allen runs this defense.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, shit, everybody.
He's not going nowhere. No, he's not going nowhere. He's locked in. Dennis Allen and Ben Johnson is locked in. Them niggas is not going nowhere. Nowhere soon.
Okay, I'm just scared. These are my questions.
No, they locked in.
Thank you for answering that.
And the thing about it, we just get Dennis Allen some more weapons. Dennis Allen was able to make a lot happen with some pieces that we didn't think was going to pan out. So imagine what he's going to do with the pieces that will pan out.
I don't want to sound like a hater, so I'm not going to say it's nice that shit didn't work out for Detroit. What I would say is that's fucked up that shit didn't work out for Detroit. I'm sorry for my Detroit friends.
They didn't want him.
Got a whole bunch of y'all out there.
Apparently, this is what Detroit wanted. They did not want it. They did not view him as a guy with a winning history.
Matters. Coaching
X and O's matter.
It's from this up. It's the neck up. All of these guys are dope. They made it to the NFL. You got to understand that to make it to the NFL is a major accomplishment. Not just you helped your family out and shit. That also meant that you were pretty good at playing football. If your ass is in the NFL as a player, man, them niggas are dope, actually. All they need is the right team around them, you know what I'm saying, or be on the right team where their abilities suit the rest of the team and with the right coach and the right strategy, because the strategy always get overlooked. It's like if we play in 2K and you take the Bulls and you play this way, you can lose. Or if I take the Bulls, I can play this way and I can win with them. Have them looking like a whole different team. It's the strategy. And that's exactly what an OC or some shit is when you talk about it. So you got to be able to draw it up, and motherfuckers got to be able to buy in. You know what I'm saying? If you get the right personnel, man, anything's possible. So that's fucked up for the Detroit Lions, man, because y'all didn't value that. Y'all didn't value that when y'all let Ben go, and y'all didn't value that when Dan Campbell told you who the motherfucker get. That's fucked up, because apparently winning it was supposed to be at a premium. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what y'all value that at. You know what I'm saying? Y'all had a culture that seemed like it was established. Now, notice it or not, y'all stayed fading away. And I said this shit at the beginning of last year. They gonna think they still the Detroit Lions.
Well, not only that, you need a guy that can do X and O's. Dan Campbell showed you, like, he has to step into the offensive roll call, and that means they suffer at the play calling position because he had to come and do that. So if you need a guy with X and O's, and then you're losing weapons because you might be losing David Montgomery this year because of money and stuff like that, you need a guy who can draw these plays up for you to make anything work. And a guy like McDaniels can make X and O's work. He just was missing talent. You guys have a talent, but you need an X and O's guy. This is a perfect fucking pick. I don't understand how this didn't work.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And Dan wanted this. I just don't understand where the GM and the management of the Lions were like, no, this.
He wasn't necessarily missing talent. He's just, I feel like he's not a culture builder.
Well, it's
which is what Dan Campbell is.
They were
which is what makes
injuries, talent.
Devin Achane had his best season as a running back so far this year. Then you took Tariq Hill, that was big. That was definitely a big injury. I mean, but they had Tua was in and out. So I mean, they had talent, but definitely injuries and like I say,
I would think that's
and that culture. Like I said, it's simply that culture, man. That Miami culture.
Tua shouldn't be playing professional football at this point.
I wouldn't say that. But who need to trade themselves this week for me? It would have to be flat out Ice, man. Flat out Ice. Ice need to trade themselves, man. This shit is getting a lot of people say it's hyperbole. If you don't know what the Gestapo is, this is looking a lot like the Gestapo.
Yeah,
I've been telling people like Hitler and Trump playbook is very similar. If you understand history, if you don't believe me, believe Google. Do your own research, but it's extremely, extremely similar to what was happening in Nazi Germany. I don't know, maybe because my last name is Germany, or I've always had an affinity to what happened over there. But I said, man, do y'all research, man.
Ich sprechen Sie Deutsch?
Yeah, all that good stuff. But definitely stay conscious, man. Try not to I shouldn't say take this stuff too seriously. But yeah, man, definitely keep your head on a swivel. And yeah, man, fuck Ice. Real talk. But before we go, man, I gotta give a shout out to Press Break. If you're in the La Crosse, Wisconsin area, check out our brother Fred over there at Press Break, man. I personally love. He got the good Chicago food. I personally love the air ball, but he also got the pizza puff, the cheesy beefs, all that good stuff over on Rose and Monitor. And then, of course, man, if you're on the south side of La Crosse, Jackson Plaza, man, check out our brother Focus at A Breath of Fresh. I understand tax time, man, go spend some of that tax money locally. You got the fresh kicks in there, the retros, the clothing, as well as if you got some kicks that need to be freshened up, he does a great shoe restoration. And then also Fifth and King, JV the Closet, man. More shoes, more retros. Spend some of that tax money, man. Stop sending it to Google and all them other Amazon. Shop right here. Google. Shop locally. Shop, you know what I'm saying? Shop locally. Shop black owned. Amazon, if y'all want to come holler at Old Heads, we would definitely, if y'all want to sponsor us, I'm down with that. I'm definitely down with that.
I'd definitely do an Amazon sponsor.
Absolutely. Tens, if you're in the Rochester area, Tens, man, check them out, man. Great Philly cheesesteaks and all that good stuff. And then, of course, Wind City in the Rochester, Minnesota area, man. Check that brother out, as well as good Chicago food. And then if you're in the Winona area, man, check out our brother Marcus Webb, a.k.a. Captain Kush, one of the best artists around here in the Midwest, man. If you're in the Winona area, check him out, man. He has clothing, does artwork, just a talented brother. And as always, brother, you're always welcome back to the basement, man. But it's been a great show, man. Sucks that the Bears are out of it. I think I finally got enough courage to finally play with them on Madden, man. So I'm gonna have Caleb beat the dog shit out the Rams as soon as we done shooting this. But it's been a great show as always. I'm your co-host Omar, aka Millie, aka that dude, aka Mr. Rello. If you know, you know. We will be back in the basement next Saturday, episode 180, man. It's going by so fast. I appreciate the love as always. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. You can check us out over on Old Head Sports Entertainment Podcast on YouTube, as well as C Hendo, Ceehendo, C Hendo on YouTube. And tell somebody to tell somebody, man. Don't be dusty, man. Hit that like and subscribe button. Yee.
Yes, sir. B.I. Old Head. Get with us.
It's your man Hendo G, aka French Loaf, aka the man to be smoking that stuff. Make sure you like and subscribe. Thanks for all the support and love, man. Appreciate everything, y'all.
Yes, sir.
No, really, ain't no head, don't tell you the truth. Be out, this is info, you know what we here, bro. The old head podcast. Yo, we come.
You finna hop on Madden tonight?
Stupid as hell. Finna hop on that motherfucker.
Get it in.